Warm greetings. Today is Wednesday, August 12, 2026. This is meteorologist Ruben García. At the time of recording this video, it is 2 in the afternoon in the Hawaiian Islands, where preparations should be rushed because what is now potential Tropical Cyclone One is expected to strengthen considerably before crossing the islands between Saturday and Sunday. And as you will see in the next few minutes, some models project that it could strengthen into a Category 2 or Category 3 hurricane when it crosses or passes very close to the islands, which is truly concerning because in Hawaii's history, very few hurricanes have affected the region as Category 3 or Category 4 hurricanes. In fact, according to the record, only Hurricane Dot in 1959 and Hurricane Iniki in 1992 affected the main islands as major hurricanes. So for this reason, it is important that if you live in Hawaii, you take the situation seriously, and future tropical storm and Hurricane Lala represents a serious threat to the Hawaiian Islands. In general, there continues to be high consensus regarding the track. All of the specialized models bring this future cyclone across the Hawaiian Islands archipelago, affecting all of them. And among the specialized intensity models, we have seen that they have begun to show a trend towards strengthening the system before it reaches Hawaii. And although for now most of them keep it as a strong tropical storm as it approaches the area between Saturday and Sunday, some models are already beginning to show the possibility that it could strengthen even more, perhaps into a Category 1 or Category 2 hurricane. And we cannot rule out that it could even become a Category 3 hurricane. And although this is definitely a possibility, for now the National Hurricane Center in its latest forecast projected that around 8 in the morning on Saturday, it would begin affecting Hawaii as a strong tropical storm with maximum sustained winds of 70 miles per hour. But I suspect that they will soon change the forecast to a Category 1 hurricane affecting the islands. Now, let's see what some model runs are showing, and you will see why we are concerned. Let's begin with the American model, which at the moment has the projection most similar to the National Hurricane Center forecast. And notice that it basically projects that it would be crossing the islands between Saturday and Sunday as a strong tropical storm, but with hurricane-force wind gusts, meaning above 74 miles per hour. With this track, the American model projects extreme rainfall accumulations, particularly for areas of Hilo, Kailua Kona, with widespread accumulations between 4 and 5 inches and some locations with over 8 inches. Now, the other models have been quite aggressive in recent runs. For example, the European model in its latest projection has future Hurricane Lala passing over Hawaii as a Category 1 or Category 2 hurricane with wind gusts above 85 miles per hour affecting all of the islands. And to give you some perspective, this is the projection of how the European model projects the infrared satellite image will look when the hurricane is passing very close to or over Hilo, Kailua Kona. It is also being very aggressive with rainfall accumulations, with the latest projection showing over 20 inches of rain in Kailua Kona and Hilo and in Lahaina. So definitely a high risk of flooding and landslides for all of the islands. And in the case of the German model, it is even more aggressive. In this case, it has a Category 3 hurricane directly impacting Hawaii during the early morning hours of Sunday. And this is a scenario that we cannot rule out, which is why I suspect that the National Hurricane Center will soon become more aggressive with its official forecast. Even more so when the ensemble members of Google DeepMind's model have a Category 1 or Category 2 hurricane affecting Hawaii. And when we look at the specialized intensity models, for example, the HWRF model has a Category 2 hurricane moving into Hawaii. And to give you an idea, this is the projection of what it would look like in the infrared satellite image. Here we can see a very organized system with a clear circulation center and a well-formed eye, characteristics of major hurricanes, and other intensity models also project that it could arrive as a Category 2 hurricane. So it appears that during the day today, the projections have shifted toward it arriving as a Category 1 or Category 2 hurricane. And although with a lower probability, we cannot rule out that it could arrive as a Category 3 hurricane. So this is why I ask residents and visitors in the Hawaiian Islands to review their emergency plans and prepare for the possible impact of one of the strongest cyclones in recent decades. Here at Hurricane Info, I will continue closely monitoring the situation to keep you informed. And if you do not want to miss this content, I invite you to give this video a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell so that you receive notifications when I record new videos. I hope that all Hawaii residents are preparing. Spread the word and share this video with family and friends who are on the islands. Tomorrow afternoon I will update you on this forecast.